So recently I went to this concert here in Chicago for an artist named Tobi. Very underrated and a really great artist. But I also went for a group that I did want to see for the longest because I heard them a while back, and now like they're pretty much undeniably great, and they're called Group Therapy. If you don't know who they are, I hope you stub your toe on the Statue of Liberty. But for those that want to know who they are a family company that consists of Jada Grace, who you may have seen from Terminator, Salvation of Star, The Jada Grace Show, and more before signing a record deal after or before, sometime around when she released the song Express Herself at 9 years old. She's a lady of flair. She's very versatile with her voice, lyrics that are very welcoming, but she's not afraid to get a little dirty. And she also just beautiful. Like, look at that face. Now look at mine, because she's way prettier than me. Another member is Koi Stewart, who used to be Koi, K-O-I, but now is known as Swim. And that is me at the Montgomery Brawl after I heard them. Like, have you seen Lorenzo in the Netflix special Mr. Iglesias? It's personally one of my favorites. He's also known for Are We There Yet?, Electric Company, and even more. And he was also actually seen in Logic's 1-800 Suicide Number music video. Man, I ain't gonna lie, he's him, bro. Like, he's him. He hits these lyrics with Tyson power or something, because they are just hard, G. He definitely got a swagger about him, but he's like also super down to earth and humble. He's just a vibe to be around, and I really like him because he reminds me of me. And of course, last but not least, we have Tyrell Jackson Williams, also formerly known as TJW, but is now known as TJ Online. To be honest, he kind of caught my ears the most. You probably see him as Leo from Lab Rats, Tyrone from the Backyardigans, and Charles and Brockmire. He was even Baby Chris in Everybody Hates Chris. Such a family tradition. Now, why did he surprise me? Because he has the same versatility as Jada Grace with his voice, because he comes from a background of family singers. I mean, you'll see what I mean later, but have you heard TJ's interlude?
I'm not the one to fuck with. Ooh, 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 ooh. You said I didn't want to.
Man is a genius, but don't miss on his lyrics neither. That boy can spit. That boy definitely can spit. He sort of has this blend of like, you know, like brutally honest rock star, but he's also like super humble and just like, I don't know how to explain it, but basically he's also a vibe to be around. All three of them are just a vibe to be around, to be honest. I think they work very well together. No one gets too big-headed because they all been friends in the entertainment industry for years. And I think they perfectly created not only a band, but a real family that just is gonna be etched in history. How do I know this? Because they've been making music for a while and they have classics. So I'm going to give you my personal top 10 favorite songs from all the projects, all the music they released. Of course, these are my favorite top 10 songs. They were definitely different from yours, but they hit kind of personally for me, and it'll change in the future, but this is what I've been bumping so far recently. Now, of course, we have some honorable mentions like Glow.
And they'll never notice. I work best when the lights out and the time's up and the night's cold, and they left me in the dark guy, found a spark guy, found a glow.
Pink Papers.
You to play with me, make no mistake, I'm a staple in it. You probably waste paper to fake the image. I sent more letters than A to Z, trying to make them see the freckled faces from the blood splatter. All the love matter, not a none. When it comes to funds, niggas want a sum, leaving me with none, leaving me to hum, leaving me.
And Tangerine. But coming in number 10 is Sinner by TJ Online from the There Goes the Neighborhood album.
Area disease, worries in the wind, somewhere in the trees, flirting with my sins, and she really hard to please. I'm a sinner, babe. You can't save me.
Honestly, like, I didn't think that this could be more of a movie like song, and I just kind of dig it. Like, he definitely hit them lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I'm a sinner, babe. Like that got me. At number 9 is Wish You Were Here, also from the Neighborhood Project.
I wish you were here for it. I wish you were here for it. I'm drinking in the daytime, make mine sweet. I don't need to chase mine, come find me. I keep a couple grams if you can't find treat. I wish you were here for it. I wish you were here for it.
I don't wanna work. It's so hot.
I don't know, it's just something about it's so summer vibey, yo. Like, it's a summer bop. You could bump it anytime, but like in the summer, bro, rent a Jeep and then tell me how you feel. And number 8 is actually Club Song from the I Was Mature for My Age, but I Was Still a Child project.
You're right, I'll leave you alone the moment our worlds get too close to being the same. Do you yearn for a life where you empower yourself? I do.
By Jada Grace. I'm just gonna call him Mature for short, cause you know, mature. But yeah, like Jada hit these notes on that song. First of all, I actually thought it was gonna be a club song, so that already took me by surprise. But she hit that note at the end. Yo, like that was different. Good job, Jada. That's it. That go crazy. At number 7 is Funk Fest from the Mature project.
Do it, would you trust me? I bet you couldn't tell me, do you love me? I need you to prove it, do you love me? If that's what you to do it, would you trust me? If that's what you to do it, would you trust me? Would you trust me?
I love the blend between the rock and the hip hop that they created. They've been experimenting with this for a while now. They even experimented with it on the Truth Be Told project, but this right here is like a perfect encapsulation of rock and hip hop that I love. Number 6 is Day in Question off the Neighborhood project.
The news interrupted, some niggas was busting and robbing a store at the time. Okay, it was more than a store, the reporter said it was like 4 at the time. And that's when I noticed the crime was a little
Yeah, we were
inaccurate.
at home at the time. See, I heard them niggas was big news. I heard them niggas was big rude. Funny, they wasn't even big.
If you ever wanted a storytelling project, just like something that stays so on topic and is still a banger, you have to bump this. It's absolutely undeniable. At number 5, now we're in the top 5. This is the songs that I've been repeating on a day-to-day basis. And number 5 is Raise It Up by Jada Grace.
It's over for you. Yes, I implore you, stop hating, it's better for you. Just might implore you, my shit comes with benefits. You cannot afford to waste on fucking petty issues. You done made me have to
Pull up on a bitch in a Louboutin super with a pre-roll chillin', I'm a 2-side again,
She has another single. This one is not even a singy songy one, but she definitely put some vocals down on there. But she rapped and put lyrics and put heart into that. And of course, you know, it's always better when the whole group gets together. But like, yo, Jada, this is one of those things where if you didn't know she could spit, you can listen to Pink Papers, but you can also listen to Raise It Up. And she definitely performed this at the concert here in Chicago. And I loved it. And number 4, coming in at 4, go to trunkpoppers.com off the Mature album.
Different now, a little bit different now. If I see you, then it's on. Hands up, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Or Nina gon' jump to it.
You live in the ghetto, so this might happen. Like this, and me living in Chicago, that is a encapsulation of what could happen when you live in Chicago. And TJ Online performed this at the concert as well.
Where you at? Making sure you pay the taxes. If you haven't passed the stats, expect a swarm of armor cats. More niggas there from flexing than from mesothelioma stats. Meet you at the corner store, spin your baby mama.
Man, he looked pretty comfortable performing this, and I was singing every word of it, to be honest. Like, welcome to the city, let me teach you something. Like that just got me a little bit, so I love it. Coming in for the bronze is Smiles off the Mature project.
Dumbbells hang from the crease of my lips, ellipses. Hard to smile when your heart's denial eclipses. Brain matter ain't matter, scrub your hands in circles, make the blood go down the drain faster. Had to learn that from the past, the asterisk. That's probably why I'm a pacifist. That's probably why I was cowardly when you were asking me whether
I think that this song was like such a noble move into an emotionally rappable song, but it still was like that phrase, my smile is choking me, will always be implanted in the back and the front of my mind, and it's because of that song. When I first heard it, I fell in love instantly. Second place, Ice Chips by Swim.
Granddaddy told me I be pippin', shit I miss him. Wonder if he peepin' way his grandson drippin'. It's ridiculous, I give you 10%, I think that's generous. But when I doubled that, I need it back with interest. My intellect is limitless when in effect or in this bitch. You say you next, that's tentative scribble, I hate riddles.
Ice Chips, yo, like, He put some bars on that dang, man. I'm not gonna lie. I quickly learned all 3 verses of Ice Chips. And this was like Early Swim, but Early Swim, he rapped like rent was due 3 days ago. Like he did that. He did that. If you haven't heard Ice Chips yet, I would definitely give that a listen. At number 1, drum roll please. Y'all actually, y'all not gonna believe this, but this is actually my personal favorite song, and it is called Found Me by TJ Online from the Neighborhood Project.
Case closed, gotta keep an eye, gotta stay closed. Can't get the money if the safe closed. Can't get the money if the safe. I keep it a buck, I don't trust you around me. I don't like the sun, only trust when it's cloudy. We got something nice, when it's us, and I doubt it. You don't love me, but you love me like you found me. You're making this kid old weak.
And Ice Chips was from their very first project. This is not an album, but Found Me. This is where TJ Online showed the background in his musical family. And also, like, there's only 1 or 2 other things that ever made me cry when it comes to media. The only thing I know for sure is that I cried when I first saw that scene from Straight Outta Compton when Eazy-E was diagnosed, and he was like just heartbroken about it. This gave me that same feeling because it applied to me so much. There were so many metaphors in there that I said, I can relate to that. And it actually came right when this song hit like that verse. But I think that chorus will forever be like, I keep it a buck, I don't trust you around me. Like that will forever just be there. I can listen to another song and instantly think of that verse still. Like that's how great that song is. So if you haven't heard Found Me, a very, very, very underrated emotional performance by TJ Online. And that is my number 1. Now, if your list is different, let me know what your top 3 songs are from not just one project, from all their projects. Let me know what your top 3 are in the comments below. And actually, I got a little surprise. One of the songs that didn't make the list, which was very close, but it was also very difficult making this list too. DYSBF. And I actually made a verse on that, so it's going to be coming out very soon. And if you are in the remaining cities of this Parish Blue tour, go to the tour for Tobi Lou. Like I said, very underrated artist, but his opener, Group Therapy, is definitely worth the opening act. So go to that tour. And if you missed it, I apologize. You missed something like great. So you missed something spectacular because I went. Best believe me, I went. Thank you guys so much for having this talk. And to all of my thorns, this is Rose Jordan. Peace out.